Well, here comes your first qualifier. Out of Tonica, Illinois, the Tonica, Illinois 64. That is Ryan Dauber out of Tonica, Illinois. You'll see the time up on our tower as he comes down the section. 15.215, 15.215, lap 1 for Ryan Dauber. Mike Mulvane out of Peoria in the 4 machine. Mike Mulvane out of Peoria. Lap number 1 for Mulvane, the 4 machine. Pico Motorsport. 14.775. 14.775. Lap 1 for Mulvane. Mulvane dropped it off to the inside of 4. Straightens her out the checker flag for Mike Mulvane. 14.716, 14.716, lap 2 for Mulvane. Here comes a tall cooling out of Oakwood, Illinois, Bob Pierce. Bob Pierce in the Murphy Trucking 32 car, drops her off the back chute. The tall cooling. 14.771, 14.771, lap 1. Pierce drops it off to the high side of 3, shoots it off to the inside of 4. Checker flag for the tall cooling. 14.684, 14.684 for Bob Pierce. Here comes a 12 car. I believe that's the 12 of Ron Schneeman out of Pontiac. Refrigeration, Schneeman, really a 12 car. Schneeman out of Pontiac in the black car, number 12 into turn 3. Lap 1 sets off for 3. Here he comes. 16.398, 16.398. Lap 1 for Schneeman. Schneeman and a Schneeman, a really 12 car. A little push that time off of 4. Gathers are back in. This will be the slower lap. 17.628, 17.628. A little slower as he pushed off of 4. All you Ford fans, here he comes out of St. John's, Michigan. Driving a Ford Powered Zero. That's Chris Patterson. Chris Patterson out of St. John's, Michigan. Patterson traveling throughout the summer in several racing divisions, takes a white flag. 14.889, 14.889, lap 1 for Patterson. Chris Patterson rears her up on the inside of 3, drops that Ford off the high side. Here he comes. 15.054, 15.054, second lap a little slower. Well, he's got a lot of feature wins here in the modifieds. Here he comes out of Bartonville, driving the Allen Automotive 16A, jamming Jimmy Hibser. Hibser, the Allen Automotive machine, on the clock. Hibser brings the Allen car off to the inside of 3. A lot of laps around this Speedway in a modified. 15.253, 15.253. Lap 1. Hibser now off to the inside of 3 for second lap. 1.5, a little quicker, 1.5.038, 1.5.03, quick time for Hibser. Here comes Bobby Freeberg out of Benamora. Mid-American Systems, Freeberg racing up on 71. Bobby Freeberg. Freeberg works the inside of 3, drifts out off the 4. White flag is time by lap 1. 15.469, 15.469, lap 1 for Bobby Freeberg. Freeberg trying to work the middle of the speedway, a little sideways off the 4. Down the front, here he comes. 15.523, 15.523, lap 2. Here comes the 80 machine. That is Tony Moody. Tony Moody in the 80 car. Got here late. I'm not quite sure the hometown for Tony Moody in the 80 car. Middle Point Landfill. Sponsoring the 80 car as Tony Moody drops her off the back tube. Tony Moody in the 80 brings it off a 3 for lap 1 time. 16.020, 16.020. Lap 1 for Moody. Tony Moody off a score now. .178, 16.178. Here comes the 59 machine. The 59 car is Russ Schoonover Jr. out of Colchester, Illinois. Russ Schoonover Jr. from Colchester. Russ Schoonover on the clock, racing with us out of Colchester, and the 59 takes it down the back tube. Schoonover brings the 59 off to the inside of 4. Down the front chute he comes. White flag is time by Schoonover. 17.415, 17.415. Lap 1 for Schoonover. Russ Schoonover Jr. out of Colchester. A little push that time. Shut up the high side of 4. Gathers the back end and checker flag. 18.142, 18.142. The gentleman set things on fire a couple years ago. The modified national champion out of Sardoris, Illinois. That's Steve Hilliard out of Sardoris, Illinois, down by Champaign. Steve Hilliard brings the 47 machine off of 4. Bumped by FSU and Buddha Manufacturing. Here he comes, lap number 2 for Hilliard. 14.838, 14.838. Lap 2 for Hilliard. Billy Scott Jr. out of Mapleton. Billy Scott Jr. .757 for Billy Scott Jr. out of Mapleton. Driving a P&G Electric 26 machine. Billy Scott brings it off a 4 for lap 2. 16.034. And the RK Dixon Peoria Pirates playing for the championship. The Pirates, one of the sponsors. Dixon Peoria Pirates arena football team. That is Tim Lance. Tim Lance out of Mapleton in that 0 car. RK Dixon, the Peoria Pirates football team. 15.704, 15.704. Got some popping back through the carburetor in the 0 car this time around. Here comes Tim Lance. 1.6 fast lap first time, 16.838. There's a 0 on a TJ Dolan. TJ Dolan in the 0-1 car. Dolan on the clock and brings it off the high side of 4 down the front chute now. White flag lap. 15.102, 15.102. First lap for Dolan. Dolan drops her off a 15.137. Second lap time, 15.137. Racing with us out of El Paso in a Z machine. That's Joe Harlan. Joe Harlan out of El Paso now. He used to live down in Flanagan. Sponsored Z car. Harlan on the clock down the back chute. Joe Harlan drops the Z car off to the inside of 4. Looking for the white flag. It's time by. 15.467, 15.467 for Joe Harlan. Lap 1. Harlan brings it off of 4 with a checkered flag. It's time by. 15.183. Fast time for Harlan, 15.183. Driving a Shepherd Auto Sales 5 machine out of New Berlin, Illinois. Steve Shepherd Jr. Steve Shepherd Jr. Shepherd Jr. brings the Shepherd Auto Sales machine off before the high side. 15.477, 15.477. Shepherd on the gas, off before he comes. 15.262, second lap time, 15.262. This gentleman also a lot of feature wins over the years there at Spoon River out of Gibson City, Illinois. The flatland for Kevin Weaver in the Elrod Green B12 machine. Kevin Weaver brings the B12 off of 4, lap 1. The Elrod Green, Terra 15.478, 15.478. 15.478. Weaver drops it off at the inside this time. Looking for a quicker time. This time by 14734. 14.734. Lap 2. Quick time for Weaver. 14734. Third fastest. Kevin Weaver, third fastest. Bob Pierce still hanging on to quick time. Kevin Weaver, third quick time. Neil Mills Construction, the sixth machine out of Bartonville. Jason Plummer. Jason Plummer out of Bartonville in the sixth machine, drops her off of 4. 16.110, 16.110 for Jason Plummer. Lap 2 for Plummer. 15.742, 15.742. From Peoria, the G66 is Carl Runge. Carl Runge out of Peoria. Carl Runge bringing her off the high side, a little push off a high side of the reed. White flag is signed by about 16.633, 16.633, lap 1 for Runge. Carl Runge, here he comes. 15.961, 15.961, lap 2 for Runge. Quicker time, 15.961 for Runge. Bob Pierce still fast qualifier in the 32 car. Mike Mulvane, second fast qualifier in a 4 machine. And Kevin Weaver currently third, top 3. Well, here comes Mike Cothran out of Moline, driving the Nettler 75 car, sponsored by Autobahn and Sons. Mike Cothran, one of the Peoria Speedway regulars on the track. The Autobahn and Sons contractors on the clock. Mike Cothran out of Moline. Cawthron drops the 75 car off the high side of 4, picking up lap number 1. 15.640. 15.460. Lap 1 for Mike Cawthron. Cawthron on the way for lap number 2 off of 4. 15.731, 15.73 on the 7 lap for Mike Cawthron. Another one of the Quad City regulars. He's the owner-operator of Gustav Engines and Machines. The Gustav Engines, Centerton Oil 90 out of East Moline. Ron Gustav. Ron Gustav on the Speedway out of Moline. A lot of folks run the Gustav engines around the area. 16.010, 16.010 for Ron Gustav. 16.010. Gustav brings her a little closer off before this time. 1.5. Boy, almost bettered himself by 15.291. 15.291 for Ron Gustav from Moline. Got a problem with the scales. They tell me again they're going to switch the scales over there. Companies of Lutheran Night Basil, Monaco Pizza, and Country Insurance, Bob Bowson, Dennis Lellum. This is a 30 of Mike Glasscock out of Leroy, Illinois in a 30 car. Mike Glasscock out of Leroy. 16.305, 16.305. 16.305, Mike Glasscock from Leroy. Glasscock brings her off at the inside of 4 this time. A little low, look out. 6.119, a little faster, 16.119. 16.119. Racing with us out of Springfield, the red 25 machine, that is Joe Ross Jr. Joe Ross Jr. out of Springfield, the 25 car. Here he comes on the green. Tired machine out of Springfield. .477 for Joe Ross Jr. 15.477. 15.477. Lap 1 for Joe Ross Jr. A little quicker, 15.316. 15.316 quick time for Joe Ross Jr. The current point leader at Spinner Speedway. Multiple track champion here in the 11 machine, driving a Denny car. Speedway, Monaco's Pizza, Don's NASCAR Toys. Car number 11, that is Brad Denny. Brad Denny out of Kansas. Denny brings the 11 machine off to the inside of 4. 15.316, 15.316, lap 1 for Brad Denny. Denny drops the 11 off to the inside of 4, skips it down to Freshes. Second lap for Brad Denny. This is Jeff Hartzell out of Genoa. Jeff Hartzell all the way down racing west from Genoa, Illinois, up on the other side of DeKalb Sycamore. Hartzell, one of the regulars at Gerald County Speedway and LaSalle Speedway. Hartzell brings it off of 4. 15.565, 15.565. First lap for Jeff Hartzell. Hartzell drops it off of 4 now for lap 2. 15.234, 15, a little quicker, .234, 15.234. Here's Andrew Schooley in the late model this year out of Bartonville, and Mid-America Systems Rocket Tire. Machine, Andrew Schooley from Bartonville. With a white-green lap. Schooley on the clock. Andrew Schooley out of Bartonville brings the Rocket Tire Bandwagon Systems up here, Auto Body 40 car. Down the front. 6.365. 6.635. Schooley brings it off of 4. 1.5, a little quicker, 971, 15.971. Out of Metamora, this is Eric Cashagro. Cashagro out of Metamora. Starting the Village Motors 18K car. Eric Cashagro down, whoops, look out. Cashagro from Metamora brings the 18 off to the inside of 4. 16.340. 16.340. Eric Cashagro from Metamora on the clock. Here he comes. 15.378. 15.378. He races out of Bloomington. This is Billy Drake. Billy Drake out of Bloomington in the 9 machine. Billy Drake third at Hale's Corner last night. 14.686. 14.686 for Billy Drake. Drake drops the 9 car off at the inside of 4. 14.811, a little slower. Good time for Bill Drake. This is Mike Morris out of Virginia, Illinois. Morris Racing. Billy Drake now second. Billy Drake has taken over second quick time, only to Bob Pierce. Mike Morris, so Billy Drake in that second quick time right now. That pushes the Mulvane 4 car evidently in the third, and Kevin Weaver not qualifying fourth quickest. Bob Pierce hanging on to the quick time right now. Billy Drake second. 07417.074 for Mike Morris out of Virginia. Still selling those 50-50 tickets throughout the grandstand area. 17.201, 17.201. Second lap for Mike Morris from Virginia. The Big M Tank Morris Racing Machine. So it's still Bob Pierce out in front, top fast qualifier. Billy Drake has taken over second. Mulvane, I believe, moves to third. Kevin Weaver now in the fourth spot. Here comes the Hannah City 55 machine of Ron McMahill. Ron McMahill. McMahill Auto Parts. McMahill Auto Body. Car number 55. Ron McMahill drops the 55 off to the inside of 3, looking for the white flag. This time high for Ron McMahill. 17.467, 17.467. Ronnie McMahill. 16.278, 16.278. Here comes a gentleman with a lot of feature wins at several speedways in '99. He races out of Peoria and the T2. This is Todd Bennett. Todd Bennett. Huntsville, R.E. Benson Motorsports. T2 Todd Bennett from Peoria on the clock. He's got feature wins at about 2 or 3 different speedways as he drops the T2 off at the inside of 4. 15.893. 15.893 for Todd Bennett. Bennett brings the Days Automotive Cartsville 2-2 down the front chute. 15.564, 15.56. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. He's on fire for the Summer Nationals. Out of Batesville, Arkansas, to Petroff Towing. AFCO GRD, Billy Moyer. Moyer in the J&J Steel Petroff Towing GRT race car. Moyer won last night at Hales Corner. He won LaSalle. He won Highland. He won Peabody. 15.153. 15.153 for Billy Moyer. Moyer bringing a GRT 21 machine off the high side of 4 for the checkered flag. 15.017. 15.017 will be the quick time for Billy Moyer Jr. and a Petroff Towing J&J Steel GRT machine. Going to be another salvage 77 car. All the way from Starksville, Mississippi, this is Robbie Starnes. Starnes, the 77, one of the Habit-Dabba late model drivers. Into Spoon River, doing a little action here in the UMB Summer Nationals. Robbie Starnes out of Starksville, Mississippi. Brings the 77 car off to the inside of 3. Here he comes. Whoa! 15.486. 15.486 for Starnes. Robbie Starnes now brings the 77 car off to the inside of 3. Starnes down the front chute for the second lap. 15.233, 15.233. Here comes the 45 machine. This is a family operation in the place. He races out of Minooka, Illinois. He is the car four leader out of Fairburg, American Legion Speedway. This is Gary May in the 45 from Minooka to Tampico. 15057, 15057. First lap for Gary May out of Mount. 15057. May a little high, drops her off before. 15714. Quick time of first lap for Gary May out of Chillicothe, Illinois, the Tri-City Auto Parts. 10J. This is Johnny Johnson. Johnny Johnson out of Chillicothe. Johnny Johnson out of Chillicothe in a 10J car. Brings her off of turn 3 into 4, a little high up in the marble now for Johnson. And here comes the white flag lap. 17.762. 17.762. Johnny Johnson. Johnson up on the berm coming off of 2. Here he comes now. Johnson in the 10 car. 17011, 17.011. Here comes the 7 car, the couple feature wins here in 99. He races out of Clinton, and the Willoughby Excavating 7. Will Daniels from Clinton. Here he comes. Will Daniels out of Clinton. Our J. Webb machine. Will Daniels on the clock. 15.930, 15.930 for Will Daniels. .979. Well, race fans, here he comes, the Pride in Decatur, Illinois. Boy, what a summer series. Here's Shannon Mabb. Shannon Mabb in a GDS Golf Valve. 18 car out of Decatur, Illinois. Shannon Mabb. Mabb won opening night at Tri-State Speedway. He won at Danville. He won at Browntown. 14.690. comes for lap number 2 in the Gulf valve. 1:48.27, quick time first lap for Shannon Babb. Shannon Babb moves into the third spot. Shannon Babb now third quick time in the 18 car. This is Rich Hedrick out of Champaign in the Zero machine. Richie Hedrick out of Champaign, Urbana. Zero, Richie Hedrick. Hedrick bringing the 0 car off of the inside of 3. 5.343, 15.343 for Richie Hedrick. There'll be no hot laps for the modified. Gentlemen in the pit area, there will be no hot laps for the modified. Once again, modified race teams, there will be no hot laps for the modified. No hot laps for the modified. Kevin Paul out of Colchester on the clock. 15.188. For Kevin Ball from Colchester. Here they come. 1.5357, first lap pass time. There will be no hot laps for the modified. Modified race teams. The modified hot laps have been canceled. No hot laps for modified. Here comes Mark Anderson. Driving the Evans Excavating 6 car out of Lexington. This is Mark Anderson. Mark Anderson out of Lexington in the 6. Mark Anderson, 15.158. 15.158 for Mark Anderson. Anderson on the clock for lap 2. 15.189, 15.189 quick time for Anderson. 15.189. This is Charlie Hess in the 7 machine out of Peoria. Charlie Hess behind the wheel of the 7 car. Charlie Hess brings the 7 car off of 3. Down the front you now. Here comes Charlie Hess for lap number 1. 16.836. 16.836. Lap 1 for Charlie Hess. Charlie Hess on the clock. He brings the 7 car off of 4 for lap 2. 16.485. 16.485. Well, he picked up the last Summer Nationals here in the 99. He was in the 12 car last year. And the 10-10-220 GDS 99 cents. North Dakota. This is Rick Auckland. Rick Auckland out of Fargo, North Dakota. Boy, what a show he put on at Davenport a couple of weeks ago. Picking up a win on the last lap for Scott Bloomquist. 15.133. 15.133 for Rick Auckland. Auckland and a 10-10-220 GDS 99 car. Lap 2. 15.082. 15.082. 15.082. The Hobo Heat Racers lining up. Gentlemen, we need the Hobo Heats to line up right now. Gentlemen in the lower pit area. Hobo Heat Racers line them up right now. There will be no modified hot lap. No modified hot lap. Once again, in the pit area. There will be no modified hot laps. We need Hobo Heat Racers. Line them up right now. 167.97 for the 3 machine. Well, here we go, race fans. Hobo Heat race number 1. as they take the Speedway. For all you good racing fans, we'll try to be putting names with numbers here. The 99 Hobo. Out on the Speedway, that's Tom Pace out of Creve Coeur to the outside, the 27 car. 27 machine driven by Scott Efferton out of Creve Coeur. The car number 58, one of the Peoria Speedway cars. That's the Virgil Nessel out of Peoria in a 58 car. The 444 Jay Brunner out of Creve Coeur. The 38 car, Kevin Grammer out of Peoria. The 62 is Kevin Bills out of Cuba. The 00 machine, Jim Eaton out of Creve Coeur. As they get in position there, our Hobo Heat race number 1. Kevin Jansen out of Peoria in a 73 machine. I believe the letter Kevin Jansen out of Peoria in a 73. Hey, there's that gentleman with the Mudslinger magazine. Once again, he's right down in front of us here. Big coverage, pictorials about Florida Speedway, and a lot of bio information. The Mudslinger magazine. There he is right in front of us now. Just wave at that gentleman. He'll bring you up a copy of the Mudslinger. All righty, here we go. Hobo Heat race number 1. 6 laps of distance. Here they come off of 4 and a green flag drop for Hobo Heat race number 1. Virgil Nessel takes it off to the inside of the first chute. Look out down there. Uh-oh, Brunner gets together. Uh-oh, my. There's a little racing and rubbing going on in turn 2. Here comes your race leader now. They dropped it off of 4. The 58 car. That's Virgil Nessel. Virgil Nessel, the 27 running second. That's the 27 car of Scott Efferton out of Creve Coeur. Grammer runs third to 38. Jay Brunner runs fourth to 44 car. And Nessel straightaway lead down the back chute. Here comes your leader off the turn R, Virgil Nessel. Waving green this time by. 2 laps to go. 2 laps remaining in our Hobo Heat race number 1, Hobo Heat 2. Virgil Nessel leads them by over a straightaway now. Nessel drops it off of 4 with a white flag lap this time by for Virgil Nessel out of Peoria. Evidently some problems with the 58 car either that or he thinks the last lap is the center flag. But Virgil Nessel picking up the win. Hammer finishing second. 27. Scott Efferton third and fourth with Jay Brunner. So it's Brunner finishing fourth. Third will go to Efferton. Second, Grammer in the 38 in your winner. How about a nice round of applause for our winner of Heat race number 1 in our Hobo division. Here he comes down the front chute. Put your hands together for the winner, Virgil Nessel out of Peoria. Nessel picking up the Heat race number 1 in the 58 car. John Ferris is in that yellow 90 machine. On the outside of him, the 4 car is John Nash. The 77 is Cliff Howard out of Canton, the yellow one. The white one is the 77 of Chad Twilliger. The 89 is driven by Bill Wilhelm, and the 57 Hobo is Matt McAdams out of Lewiston. And that's your lineup for Hobo Heat 2. And that white 77, that's John Nash to the outside. Row number 2 now becomes the 90 of Tom Pace and the 77 of Cliff Howard again. that's Bill Wilhelm in a 99. The 18 machine is driven by Terry Pratt out of Bath. Mac McAdams in a 57. We've got him our hobos. They need to be lined up. This is Hobo Heat Race number 2. Green flag out for our flagman, Roy Wireball. Here they come with the green flag drop. Wilhelm drops off the back of the pack and leads them off a 2. Look out. Almost 3 wide. Look out. A little slip and slide and racing and rubbing. Hobo Heat 2. They bring it off of 3 now into 4. Wilhelm works the high side. Will leave at the wire this time by. 77, Terry Pratt on the move in the 18, running fourth. The battle between Ferris right now for fifth, and Clifford Howard out again in the yellow 77. Matt McAdams in the 57 car back there, and here they come, and it's Wilhelm down the front. Over in turn 1, I tell you. Here they come with the green flag fly. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 laps to go. Bill Wilhelm, Chad Twilliger, and John Ferris. Here they come. White flag lap. Tries to really miss. Wilhelm, Twilliger, and Ferris now drop it off the 3, looking for the checkered flag, and they rock it off the 4. The win will go to Bill Wilhelm. Chad Twilliger second, John Ferris third. Pat fourth in the 8th. Howard. Well, Cliff Howard will take the 5th spot. 4th will go to Terry Pratt. 3rd to Ferris in a 90. 2nd spot will go to Chad Twilliger, the 77. And your winner out of Lewiston. How about a nice round of applause for Hobo Heat number 2 winner out of Lewiston, Bill Wilhelm. Bill Wilhelm picking up the heat number 2 in the Morton Manufacturing, the Wilhelm Snap-on Dual 99 car. All right, here we go, our trophy day for the late model. Looks like it'll be Steve Hilliard to 47, the inside to first row, alongside of Kevin Weaver. The Flatland Flash out of Gibson City, then the Talcoo, and Bob Pierce will settle in inside of row number 2. It's like they're trying to decide who will pull up to the outside, the outside of row, the second row. Like it'll be Billy Drake. So it looks like we did a reversal there. Bob Pierce, fast qualifier. We'll start the inside, the second row, alongside of Billy Drake out of Bloomington. Steve Hilliard out of Champaign to 47, and Kevin Weaver in the 12 car. Shannon Babb inside the second row, alongside of Monk Mulvane out of Peoria from Lexington. It's Mark Anderson, the black car number 6, alongside of Batesville, Arkansas, Billy Moyer, and the 11 machine is Brad Denny, the Trophy Dash. This will decide the way they'll start, I believe. Later on our feature, here they go, green flag up. Up the inside along, down the back now. Weaver part of the inside, here is with the inside. Up the inside of 3 now. Weaver with the high side, down in front, inside, high side. The high side is 2. Back to the inside, and Bill Drake down righty. Here comes your winner off of turn number 4. All right, here's your winner. Well, we'll get a few words with our Daisy. Well, Steve, I told the fans earlier you was the national modified champion a year ago, jumped in a late model. Here you are picking up the Daisy with this field of cars at Spoon River.
Yeah, it's quite a field. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. This is a heck of a field of cars, and very happy to run this good and put on a good show for my sponsors and for the fans.
Well, thank you very much. You did a fine job picking up this station. Boy, you look like you was going away on them.
Well, the car feels good. I don't know what kind of lead I have, but it feels real good.
Congratulations, race fans. A big hand for Steve Hilliard out of Champaign picking up the Daisy. Drops this time by. Here they come. Stedman brings them off the inside of 4. Now Stedman down to punch it. Once again, your leader in the 9 car. That's Wes Steininger. Here comes the green flag. It's time by. The green flag drops. Race start. All right, Steininger once again off to the inside of 3. Down the punch now, Steininger. Mark Anderson in the 31. picking up that test spot. Fourth will go to the 192 of Brian Allen. Third will be Steininger in a 9 car out of Fairbury. Sneaking that second spot at the wire, Robbie Robinson, 33 out of Mapleton. How about a nice round of applause for our winner in the Auto Brokers 1 machine? He races out of Jacksonville, Bill Scott. Bill Scott picking up the modified. He raced number 1, the Tom Fitch Automotive Auto Brokers 1 machine. Here comes the modified heat number 2. On the pole out of Peoria, Tony Hipster to 20. On the outside to 22 out of Elmwood, Jeff Maher. Row number 2 out of Cuba, the 28 is Phil Snar. The outside of 2 racing out of Glassford, the 12 car, Eddie Bolander. Row 3 is Dennis Wilson, a 00 out of Lexington. On the outside, the 8 Emma Pontiac, Gerald Meyer. Inside, row number 4 out of Bartonville, Casey Lappin in a 48. On the outside of 4 from A there, the 26 is J.D. Beal. Inside, row number 5 out of Mapleton, the 17 is Rick Scott Jr. And that is your lineup for the modified heat number 2. Hipster sponsored by Superior Auto Body, RC Transmissions, FCI sponsoring the Meyer Machine, Moore's Pub, and Beheimer sponsoring the Star Car. Robinson Modified, Kirk Lyman sponsoring Eddie Bolander. And this is it. Modified Heat 2. Boy, oh boy, what a field of modifieds. 36 modifieds. More than that, about 40 modifieds. Here tonight for the $400 feature event. We'll continue on qualifying him here in the modified heat races. Roy Wireball, flag in hand, picking up the green flag, looking for the green flag. It's time, racing off of 4. Here they come. Tony Hipster on the gas. Race time. Hipster leading it down to that. Tony Hipster, Phil Snar slices in that second spot. Hipster works the high. Oh, Snar out of shape. Way out. My, oh my. Tony Hipster and Jeff Maher on the pole row. Then it's Phil Snar and Eddie Bolander. Row 2, row 3 is Dennis Wilson and Gerald Meyer. That's Casey Lapp in the 4th row alongside the J.D. Beal machine, and the 17 is Bill Scott Jr. Green flag in hand. They'll try it again. Complete restart. Here they come. Working inside, Tony Hipster, they're side by side. Look out. Oh, look. Tony Hipster. Munson finishing 5th. 4th will go to Eddie Bolander, the 3rd spot. The Dennis Wilson, the 00. 28, Phil Snar. All of the 22 finishing 2nd. How about a nice round of applause for the FCI 22 machine racing with us out of Elmwood. That's Jeff Maher. Jeff Maher picking up the heat race number 2. Look out. Johnson and Wilson, Tuckwell and Patterson, Bates and Munson, Longfellow and Allen and Anderson, the drivers, in heat number 3. Frank Johnson and 64 in the pole alongside the Keith Wilson. And we got Billy Tuckwell and Paul Patterson in row 2. Todd Bates in the 49, Dale Munson and the M1 in row 3. Greg Longfellow in the 18 and 39, Jason Allen. The 18 is Kirk Anderson. That is your lineup for the modified, UMP modified heat number 3. Modified heat 3 next. Top 4 out of each heat race. Top 4. Top 4 out of each heat. Paul Patterson runs second. Here comes Dale Munson on to run the M1 machine. Munson drops it off to the M5. Billy the Kid Tuckwell. Tuckwell out of front to 23. Paul Patterson runs second out of Canada. Oh, look out! My, oh, my. Patterson out. Patterson and Munson work to the inside. Patterson a high five. Munson to the inside. Your leader, Billy the Kid Tuckwell. Oh, look out, Tyler. Pick it up now into turn number 3. Here they come. Dale Munson on the gas, race run. Look out. Todd Bates out of shape. Todd Bates setting on the bottom side of turn number 3. Here they come off before the green flag drop. Munson off the back to Patterson runs second. Greg Longfellow third. Jason Allen runs to the push spot, the 39 car, and it's Kirk Anderson. Here they come. Modified, 4th modified heat should be ready. Dale Munson brings it off of 4 now. in the 4th spot. On the bubble, the 3rd place will go to Greg Longfellow. He's in the feature event. Paul Patterson made it in 2nd. And how about a nice round of applause out of Fairview and the Munson Racing Enterprise Star Transfer CarQuest to Canton 1 machine, Dale Munson. Dale Munson picking up heat number 3. Bill Gray out of Germantown Hills alongside of Floyd Jordan will set the pace. From McQuan, Rick Thurman inside the 2nd row alongside of Canton, Bobby Allen in the Bob Pierce 292 race car. The 26 of the McDonald's Brothers, 26, Gary Tappan and Johnny Rubin sponsoring the Gilmore machine. Hannum's Dairy Dream, John's Racing, and Bill Lanahan, Century 21, sponsoring the John's Racing 97 car. Randy Maring in the M6 and the Foster Service 6. And Ed Barth out of Havana in the 00 car. Green flag up, the modified. Key race number 2. Here they go. 4. Here they come. Top 4. Gray. Look at Randy Martin whip through the field. Look out. Bobby Allen whips it off the back of the turn. Bobby Allen, Bill Gray, and Greg Gilmore. Here comes Bill John. Here they come. Scored. 3 down. 3 laps down. Here they come off of 4. And they race off the back 2 now. Here they go. Drops it off to the inside of 3. Into 4 he comes. Allen down the front. Bill Gray and Ray Gilmore. 1, 2, 3. Murray now. That's right up into the lead. Boy, what a battle for the bubble. Watch out off to the inside of 3. They race for a 4th spot. All right, here we go, race fans. Back in the back end, 4 down. Bobby Allen out of Canton, then it's Bill Gray out of Germantown Hills. Then it's a nice ride by Greg Gilmore tonight, driving the 69 car. And boy, Randy Maring has really stomped through the field, tried a couple times, got in and out of traffic, out of shape. You can keep you out of the M6. Long way to go. Here they come. Here comes the green flag start. Maring moves to the inside. Randy Maring runs up in 3rd now. Maring runs 3rd. Bill Gray. Here comes Greg Gilmore. John's off the pace. Has to take this one. 97 car off the back be Phil Johns in fourth. Third will go to Bill Gray, second spot. What a charge by Randy Maring. And the 292 in victory sickle. How about a nice round of applause? Driving the Bob Pierce race car. Stone Country Saloon 292 out again. Bobby Allen driving the Masters build 292. Pro Street Heat 1. We need Pro Street Heat 2 ready, and late model E races. Line them up. Late model E. Late model heat races. Gentlemen, they want you to line up. The late model heat's posted. Gentlemen, you need to roll out and get into your starting positions. Late model race teams, please, gentlemen. Heat's posted. Let's get them out there and get them lined up for your heat races. Greg Arnett is in the Smith Construction 27. Quality Blacktop, Munson Racing sponsoring a Maynard machine. Heatco out of Atlanta sponsoring the Bartlemobile. Hank's Auto sponsoring the WFO. 75 once again is driven by Gary Turbin. And we're going to try it again now as we got the green flag out here, about ready to roll. Once again in our Pro Street Heat number 1. Roy Wireball, green flag in hand. Look at them over now, and here they come. Race time. Leads them off of 4. Rip Bader. Morris running in the 21. Anderson the 14 car. Look out before they go. Take the 4th spot. 3rd will go to Greg Arnett. 2nd, the 21 car driven by Darrell Barth out of Havana. And your winner, how about a nice round of applause? Picking up Pro Street Heat number 1 out of Lewiston, Rip Bader. The Quality Blacktop, Maynard Service, Maynard Trucking, Munson Racing Enterprises, 12 car, Rip Bader. Your winner, Pro Street Heat 1. right, here we go now. Ross will set the pace in a 81 car alongside of the Oscar Everett McCain and the green flag drop. Ladies selling those 50-50 tickets all the way through the branch. Ladies and gentlemen, so if you haven't got your lucky 50-50 ticket yet, folks are still selling them all through the grandstand. We'll draw a lucky winner here later on this evening, so grab your 50-50 tickets. Now looking for the waving green the next time by. 2 laps scored. Need late models lined up. If you're not lined up and ready, guys, you're late. Here we come, race time. Mark Ross now brings them off of 4. Once again, Mark Ross leads them down the back chute in that car number 81. Still 3 laps down now in our Pro Street Heat 2. Late model heat races, you should be lined up and ready. Late model heats, here they come. Mark Ross, big lead off the inside of 4, leads them down the front chute. Works the inside of the 67 car. They race down the back chute. Mark Ross, the 57, he's running second, is Brandon Kissinger. Ross, Kissinger, Goodman runs third. Here he comes, your a nice round of applause for our E-Race winner number 2 in our Pro Stock division. Racing out of Havana, there he is, Mark Ross, picking up the heat number 2 in the Don's Automotive Rex Radiator International Marine 81 car. Mark Ross from Havana. On the pole, it's Mark Anderson out of Lexington, the 6th machine from St. John's, Michigan. The orange 0 is Chris Patterson. Rick Auckland out of Zanesville, Ohio now, not Fargo, North Dakota, driving the 99 cents car. Joe Harlan out of El Paso in the Z machine. And we have the inside the next row. It's Robbie Starnes out of Clarksville, Mississippi in the 77. Alongside the 90 car, Ron Gustav of Moline. Row 4 is Bobby Freeberg, a 71F out of Metamora, alongside the OZ28 of Tim Lance of Mapleton. The next row, the G66 is Carl Runge out of Peoria. The 26 is Billy Scott from Mapleton. Row number 7 is the 12 car. That's the 12 car driven by Ron Schneeman out of Pontiac, alongside the 10J, Johnny Johnson out of Chillicothe. Race fans, at your lamp for the UMP late model E-Race number 1. We got the top 6 spots filled. We're going to fill the top 4 out of these 3 E-Races. Come back from the car station. Drops off to the inside of 4, and it's Mark Anderson. The win in a 10-10-2 warning. GDS Racing 99 cents. Let's give a big hand out of Zanesville, Ohio, Rick Auckland. All right, race fans, here we go with heat number 2. I had to change my battery. Heat number 2. That's the way they'll line up for this one. You know who's on the pole out of Batesville, Arkansas. That's Billy Moyer. Driving the 16A in the Illinois 16, Jam and Jimmy Hipster out of Peoria. Row 2 is a 01. We see T.J. Dolan on the outside of him. Is the 93 out of Colchester, Kevin Ball. Row 5. Row 3 is a 5. Jeff Hartzell out of Kingston, the outside of the third row. Joe Ross Jr. out of Springfield, the 25. Todd Bennett out of Peoria, the T2. The 6 machine, the outside, Jason Plummer. Andrew Schooley in a 40 to 30 car. That's Mike Glasscock out of Leroy, the 7H machine. It's Charlie Hess. And it's Mike Morris in the 7H. Billy Moyer, Jam and Jimmy Hipster, 1 and 2. Dolan run. Whoa, look out. Finished second Friday night at West Plains. He won at Peebly Saturday night. He won at Highland Sunday night. He won at LaSalle Monday night. He won at Hales Corner last night. Billy Moyer out of Batesville, Arkansas, on the pole. Here they come. Race time. Moyer, Jimmy Hipster, T.J. Dolan, Joe Ross Jr., and Kevin Ball. Big Shice set off the board. It's Billy Moyer. Moyer. Dolan, Joe Ross Jr. Numbers to your starting field for the 50-lap 5,000 event. In a fourth spot will go to Joe Ross Jr. Third will go to T.J. Dolan, the 01. Finishing second, a nice ride for the Jam and Jimmy Hipster. 16A out of Peoria, and picking up the win in J&J Steel. The GRT Petrov Towing, 21, Billy Moyer. Billy Moyer picking up heat number 2. Now, flag at hand, Roy Warble. All right, race hand, the green flag cross. Here they go. Kenny off the back here now, alongside of Gary May. Gary May, 1 and 2. May works out Kenny 4th spot. The 3rd spot will go to Eric Casher, the 18. Finishing 2nd is the 11 machine of Brad Denny out of Canada, your winner from Minnock. How about a nice round of applause for the Sullivan Farms Tampico 45 machine, Gary May. So May, Brad Denny, a fine run, running 2nd, and then he raced, qualifying for the feature. Eric Casher, who got the 3rd spot, and Richie Hedrick out of Champaign-Urbana. They're still solid 50-50 tickets. This is the modified semi, top 4 only. The other guy's done for the night. The other 4 are into the big feature event, paying $400 to win. They got go-karts on the big track this coming Sunday. Big go-kart special down here at Speedway. We race them every Sunday night over on the go-kart track. This Sunday, they're over here on the big track. $800 bonus money to be paid out, along with the payoffs based on the amount of karts in each class. Classes running like stock junior, stock medium, senior 2, stock avian 2-cylinder. Pit gates open at 9, front gates open at 11. Grandstand $5, $10 for the bid. We're trying to round out our starting field for our 400 to win modified feature tonight. Boy, what a fantastic field of modifieds once again here at this special event. We appreciate all the race teams. Appreciate all you fans that come to watch your modified drivers participate here tonight. We've got 4 more spots to fill out of this semi for our big feature event. The other folks, unfortunately, on the trailer for the evening. Mark Anderson, Casey Lappin are on the pole row. Then we have Kirk Anderson and Greg Gilmore, Keith Peterson, and the Gerald Meyer machine. Then it's Rockin' Rodney Bowman, Jerry Tassert, Frank Johnson, Tony Hibser, Craig McAdams in the 77, and Martha Floyd Johnson. Out of Canton will set the pace. Casey Lappin runs 2nd out of Bartonville. Greg Gilmore a can. And race time! On the point. The modified conflict, 12 laps of distance. Here they come. 4 going into the feature. The other guy's on the trailer. Gerald Meyer, your leader. The green flag drops. Here they come. Late model Consi's coming on next. We got 2 of them, taking top 2 out of each one of them. And then I believe we're going to have a very short intermission if we have one at all, and then come back with our features, Hobo Heat, a feature, late model feature, modified Pro Street, and truck feature. Our leader on the back straightaway, bringing out the yellow flag, Gerald Meyer. And the winner, Rockin' Rodney Bowman, picks up the win. Greg Gilmore finishing second. The yellow checker finish. Tony Hipster in the 48 of Casey Lappin. Those 4 cars in the feature. So they pulled the plug on her yellow checker finish, and Rockin' Rodney Bowman picks up the Consi. Greg Gilmore into the feature event, along with Tony Hipster and Casey Lappin. Here we go, on the pole, the C machine. That's Joe Harlan out of El Paso. On the outside from Moline, Mike Coffin, row 2. Jeff Hartzell out of Joe on the yellow car number 5. That's Tim Lance out of Maple in the zero machine. That 10D, that's Will Daniels out of Clinton. The black car number 7 on the outside of him is the 30 car. That's the 30 of Mike Glasscock out of Leroy, Illinois. Row number 4 is the 90 of Ron Gustaf out of Moline, the outside of 4. The 80 machine driven by Tony Moody. On the outside side of row 5 is Andrew Schooley out of Bartonville in the white car number 40. On the outside of him is Billy Scott in the 26 car Out of Mapleton, inside the next row out of Colchester. The 59 is Russ Schoonover Jr. The outside of him is the 6. That is the 6 of Jason Plummer of Bartonville. And that's your lineup for late model Concy 1. We need late model Concy 2. Late model Concy number 2. Get them ready. You should be race ready in your cars and ready to roll out her. Top 2 only in each semi. Joe Harlan out of El Paso in the Z machine. Mike Cothran in the Nettler 75. And here they come. Race time! He's a couple laps away now from picking up the Concy number 1 and making the big show. He and Mike Cothran. He and Cothran, inadvertently, Cothran got the nose kind of huck into the back of his thing there. Boy, oh boy, somehow Cothran, a lot of experience, eased it out of there. He wanted to hang on to that transfer spot. Jeff Hartzell, I don't think it's over yet. Let's see what happens with a couple of laps to go. Hartzell, I guarantee you, will be there at the end trying to get a transfer spot. And here we go, race time. Of action. We're looking for the green flag. It's time by. 2 laps to go. Green flag lap. Yeah, Lance trying to pick up some momentum on the high side. Lance trying to get there. Late as the other high side. Here they come. Point flag lap. Point flag lap. Got the Alabama 775 and the other machine in a big show, and your winner, driving Raves Carboning Z out of El Paso, Joe Harlan. we're going to try that one again here. The Conti number 2 for the late models. Remember the last 2 spots out of this deal. Now once again with the Conti number 2 for the late models. Here they come. Yellow flag for the 66 car. On the bottom side of 3 and 4, Bob Freeberg out in front. Todd Bennett running second in the T2 out of Peoria. Green flag up, back to green now, here they come. Freebird drops it off to the inside and lays it down the front. your first call and your last call. Hobo feature, line them up right now. And Bob Beeger into the big show. So it's Charlie Hess second and Bob Freeberg picking up the Conti number 2. Bob Freeberg out of Meadowlarn 71F machine picking up Conti number 2. So we got Star and Reedy on the pole. And Denny in row 2. Carter and Collins in row 3. In the 55 machine is Roger Nelson. Thunder Truck Heat Race. Modified. You should be down there lined up and ready. Modified Conci. Modified Conci. Gentlemen, we called for you. Should be lined up and ready. Modified Conci. Right now. Modified semi. Gentlemen, please. You should be strapped in and lined up. You are next. Modified. Please, gentlemen, be strapped in and ready. Well, we're going to have to do this again, I guess. This is our Thunder Truck Division. Late model race teams. The semi lineups are posted. There are 2 semis. We're taking the top 2 out of each semi. Okay, race fans, here we go. Once again, Fanning on the pole now alongside of the Reedy 77, then we got Carter in the 30, Denny in the 11, Nelson the 55, Collins the 8, and Snar in the 95. Dan Fanning jumps out to lead in a 5 machine out of Jacksonville. Fanning. Here comes Denny as he threads the needle off the 4. inside the 11. Carter now drops it inside of Banning, takes that second spot. Banning running third. Collins up in the first spot, racing Roger Nelson. Snarn at 95 and Reedy in a 77. Modifies, line them up, modified semis, line them up right now. Let's go, last go. Scott Denny, your leaders. Denny brings them off of 4 in the 11 machine. Waving green this time by. 2 laps to go. To challenge Denny. Carter goes to the inside of Denny. Carter and Denny is side by side. The white flag flies. This time by. Look out! Oh, stop Denny! Look out! Oh my! Here he goes. Painted it in. Snarl takes 5th, 4th will go to Denny, 3rd to Collins, the 8 machine, 2nd to Roger Nelson. That's how about a nice hand for the Pekin Welders, the 30 machine. Gerald Carter. How about a nice hand for your winner, Gerald Carter out of Pekin, and the 30 machine. All right, race fans, everybody jump up and wave them on. It's feature time for the Hobo Division. Wave your hats, hands, look at them. They're all waving back at you good race fans. Visions of checkered flags dancing through their heads. My, oh my. $650 in the 50-50. The feature winner of this event will draw the winning ticket, and here they come! Race time! Virgil Nussel from Peoria. Current leader in that car, number 58. They pick up the pace now. Wilhelm, the backside, running second. And here they come. Race time, the Hobo. Down to the high side and race off the new now. Fairfield on the move the 90 car. Yellow flag once again. Yellow flag out once again as Roy Wireball didn't like the way they come off of the turn 4 that time by, so we'll stack them and rack them and try it again here in our Hobo feature event. Virgil Nussel out of Peoria, out in front right now, the 58 Wilhelm, out of Lewiston, the 77 out of Fairview, Twilliger, Kevin Grammer, the 38, and Ferris in the 90 machine. All right, once again, here they come as the green flag drops. Roy Wobble drops again, racing up. Off to the inside, the back two now. Look out, car on the high side, McAdam. Off on the high side, it just brings her back to the Speedway. Off to the inside of 4 now, and here they come. Nessel look to the outside. Florida right on his back bumper. Race off of one into this. Down back to Nessel now. Nessel has a car with Florida. Florida working high side. Ferris now drops the 90 to the inside, and here they come off of 4 now. Down the front of this Nessel. Florida. Florida drops the number 7 to the outside. Florida now. Oh, tire on the Speedway. Tire on the racetrack. Heads up. Heads up in the pit area. We got a tire. They're gone. Heads up off the back straightaway. Tire off the back straightaway. Turn number 1. Well, they're racing the tires off up out here. My goodness gracious. Just 7 laps scored, race fans, in our Hobo features. Seven laps down. They pick it back up on the back two now as they bring them around into turn number 4. Looking for the waving green from Roy Wireball this time by as they pick it up into 3. Nussel on the gas. Race time. Here they come. Off the back two the same way. Nussel hangs on that lead. Off the inside of turn number 3 now. Nussel drops it in the middle of Speedway. Twilliger works to the eye side. Wilhelm drops back and forth. Now Ferris takes the third spot. Down the way to 3. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 laps to go. White flag off the next time by the Hobo. Leaders, here they come. Virgil Nussel out of Peoria. On the gas. White flag wide. Twilliger. All the way down the section now. John Ferris. Bill Wilhelm. Now look for the checkered flag. This time on is Virgil Nussel. Nussel drops it off to the inside of 4. And here they come to the checkered flag by Virgil Nussel. Twilliger, Ferris, Wilhelm, and Grammer. Officially finishing in the 5th position is Kevin Grammer in the 38, the 93 machine. The 99 of Wilhelm finishing 4th. 3rd will go to the Ferris 90 car. The 77 Twilliger finishing 2nd. And the Hobo feature tonight during the Summer Nationals event goes to the Born Paint Company M&M. Sponsored 58 as he piles out of the race car, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Your winner of the Hobo feature, Virgil Nussel. Nussel out of Peoria picking up the Hobo feature event. Are sponsored by Born Paint. So Virgil Nussel, a nice trophy on the front straightaway. feature event coming at you off of 4. Roy Warble has the flag in hand, so we'll ask you to all hop up, you folks up in the grandstand, and wave them on. It's the salute to starting field. Here they come, the modified feature. Everybody wave them on. It's feature time. Yeah, waving back at you as they come off of turn number 4. Thank you, race fans. Appreciate that. The modified feature waving back, saluting you fans in the stands. We're about to go green. Lap feature event, $400 the winner. Nice big trophy down here once again on behalf of all the folks putting on the race this evening. We thank you folks for coming out here, joining us for the annual Summer Nationals. Don't forget, go-kart racing this weekend on the big time. It's dropping off to action now. Scott, looking inside the Speedway. It's Billy Scott, Dale Munson, Jeff Maher, Bobby Allen, Paul Patterson, and Randy Murray. Here they come. Boy, Bobby Allen got into the back bend of the wall really hard. The old sparks were showering like the 4th of July. We'll get out there and check things out. Eddie Bolander flipped the lid on the rear end of the 12 machine. We'll get out there and straighten them out and get back into racing green here. On the green flag start, trouble on the front straightaway. All righty, now we're about to get back green on our modified. No lap down, a complete restart. No lap scored, a complete restart, race fans. 20 laps of distance, a $400 paycheck to the winner, and a big trophy. Look out, here they come. Pick your favorite out and hang on, because here they come, the modified. The green flag is up now. Roy Warble about to do the Murph once again here in a modified feature. Look out. One lap has been scored, race fans. We got 19 to go. Billy Scott kicks it up, turns up the big one machine. The green flag drops in here. Scott off the back here now. Dale Munson right after him. Bobby Allen runs her. Jeff Maher and Paul Patterson. Top 5 breaks off to the inside of 4. Here they come. Scott. Off the back here now. It's Scott. Allen up the challenge Munson for that second spot. Here they come. Racing for second, side by side. Scott by 2 car lengths off the high side of 4. Randy Murray scores to the feet over on the inside. And the yellow flag once again. Billy Scott out of Jacksonville leads it in that blue 1 machine. Dale Munson in a white M1. Bobby Allen the 292. Jeff Maher, Paul Patterson the 60, and Randy Murray has been marched into the field rather swiftly. Murray started on the outside of the 4th row in the 8th position. We'll see how they shake out now. Green flag up. Race time. Here they come off the 4. 1 down, 9 to go. Don't forget, we'll be back here racing Saturday night, a regular Saturday night racing program here at Speedway with Speedway late models, UMP modifieds, economy modifieds, Pro Streets, Hobos, and Thunder Trucks racing every Saturday night here at Spoon River on through the end of September. A couple special events coming up here in the future. Here we go, back to green, and here they go. Masters-built Bob Pierce built chassis. Picking up the 400-win feature event here at the Summer Nationals. My, oh my, there's a young man that's really happy. Driving the Daily Insurance, Steve Bush, attorney at law, 292 out in Victory Circle. Fine run for the Masters-built 292. Are sponsored by Daily Insurance, Masters Built, Stone Country Saloon, Coleman Pontiac Buick GMC, the Razor's Edge Hair Salon, Top Line Motor Works, Allen Brothers Racing, boy oh boy, as he drove the Masters-built 292 in Victory Circle. Bob Pierce, I'd like to have you over here in the picture if you'll come over. Bob Pierce, if you can hear me, the guys that won this sure would like to have you hop over here to get your picture taken with them. Hey, that was a heck of a way to start that feature out, buddy.
It's a hell of a deal, wasn't it?
Oh, you got her backed in up there. I tell you, I couldn't tell whether it was hurt or not, but it didn't look like it was hurt at all. It was really good to get you.
Yeah, it was going good. I just want to thank everybody on the car, Stone Country Saloon, Bob Pierce Race Cars, Red Brand Credit Union, Stephen Bush, Attorney at Law. Thanks, everybody, Daily Insurance Company. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, this time by, race fans, let's do the howdy-do. Once again, everybody stand up and wave them on. The parade lap for the Pro Street Division. And we waving back to you. Everybody, wave your hats, hands, boxes of popcorn. Here they come. They're going to be waving back at you up in the grandstand. The Pro Street feature here at the Summer Nationals at Speedway Speedway. Thank you, race fans. Look at them. They're all waving back at you up there in the stand. Thank you very much. It's feature time for our Pro Street Racer. Thank you. The next time, dropping off a 4, and here they come. A Pro Street feature, Rip Boehner on the gas, race time. Number 6 is Tony Tully. 14 out there, and the 14 car is Bill Anderson Jr. 55 is Mike Smock in the 85 car. Boehner continues to lead in the 12 car. Mark Ross gets his spot back. Barth now on the outside to second row, and here they come. Champaign is Steve Hilliard to 47 to the outside of him. The road number 1 to Flatland. Flash out of Gibson City. Kevin Weaver inside the second row. Out of Decatur to go foul. Triple diesel service 18 Shannon Babb. On the outside the second row, racing out of Bloomington, the 9 machine. Billy Drake inside the road number 3. And the 4 machine is Mike Mulvane on the outside of 4. Car number 32, the tall coat out of Danville. Paul Pierce inside the next row. From Zanesville, Ohio to GZS 1010 to 2099 car. Rick Cochran in the pit drop line. J&J Steel 21 and the GS RC race car, Billy Moyer. That's the 45 machine on the outside of row number 5 is a 45. Gary May. And the 45 machine out of Monk. The outside of him is 6A out of Lexington. Mark Anderson inside to row number 7. Jammin' Jimmy Hipster in the Allen 16A. On the outside of him is the 11 machine of Brad Denny out of Canton. Row number 8 to 77 is Robbie Starnes out of Mississippi. The 01 is TJ Dolan, the 18K Eric Castro out of Metamora. P machine. It's Chris Patterson out of St. John's, Ohio. The 25 out of Springfield, Joe Ross Jr. The 0 car is Richie Hedrick out of Champaign. The Z from El Paso, Joe Harlan, the 71 car. Bobby Freeberg on the outside, the next to last row out of Metamora. The 75 from Moline, Mike Cochran, and the 7H machine, Charlie Hess out of Peoria. And added your lineup to the Super UMP 5,000 to win 50 lap late model feature. UMP Summer Nationals. Roy Wireball, green flag in hand. Once again, on behalf of Speedway Speedway race fans, we thank you all for coming out, supporting the annual Summer Nationals here. $5,000 win. What a field of late models, modifieds, and supporting classes here once again this year. Don't forget the UMP Summer Nationals moves to Macon Speedway tomorrow evening. They'll race Friday night at the Farmer City Speedway, Saturday night at Fairbury Megalegion Speedway, Sunday night the big one at Davenport on the half mile, Tuesday night the famed Knoxville Speedway in Iowa, and then on Wednesday up at Owatonna, Minnesota with Dr. Mulvaney a reprieve here in the Hammond Motorsports 4-car on the point. Moyer in the J&G Steel Petroff going. DRT machine right on his back bumper. Indiana Bab out of the gate of the 18 car. And out of the middle, high to green, wide off. Here they come, race time. Moyer with the high side, takes the lead on by middle. jumping into a GRT back in first week of May, picking up his first feature win for a long spell after he switched to GRT race cars up at Route 66 Raceway. And boy, he is very consistent. Here we go! Back to the end, green flag, Route 6 to go for Billy Moyer. Ladies and gentlemen, for 5 Summer National feature wins in a row in a Petroff Towing, J&J Steel, Murraysdale GRT. Let's give him a big hand. The winner here at the Summer Nationals, Billy Moyer. Billy Moyer picking up 5 feature wins in the last 5 nights. And that GRT machine, boy, oh boy. Big old trophy. We'll get a few words with him after he gets his picture taken here by the different photographers, etc. What he has to say. No stranger to victory circle here at Speedway Speedway. Starting out his wins here, I can remember over 15 years ago when he rolled in here in the same 21, probably a little different late model. Well, Billy, I'll get a few words with you here. Turn around and look at the fans. Anyway, look at the fans a little bit. Oh. Well, the first time I talked to you at 66 Raceway, you just changed horses. Been a pretty good old horse, it looks like, according to all the reports.
Yeah, it's been working real good for us. This old car's, you know, we fight it a little bit early, but we keep, you know, chasing the setup, and by the time the big race comes, it seemed like we got it right, so everything's been going our way.
I think a setup there is kind of a typical Billy Moyer drive to the feature. You just kind of picked your guys off one by one kind of consistently, it looked like to me.
Yeah, it's, you know, I knew we had 50 laps. You know, I just trying to keep, you know, the tires under you, and, you know, I didn't know if the track was going to change and kind of lock down and get one groove. So, you know, that's one thing you got in the back of your mind. If you can wait too long, then you're not going to get there by then. But, you know, they did an excellent job on the track. It was very racy tonight. You know, I felt like you could run anywhere on the thing, and, you know, it was a lot of fun.
Well, I tell you, it looks like you might be with a GRT for a while. I'm not trying to sell them, but it's been awful good to you.
Yeah, it's been awful good. We, you know, we haven't won every race in this car. We got a couple other cars that we won with too, but the last 4, I guess, have been...
Last 5.
Okay. Last 5's been in this thing, so, you know, it's been a good car for us, and, you know, my guys that work on it do a heck of a job. This deal we run every night for darn near a month, it wears you down. You know, all the sponsors hung in here with me. You know, we had a real bad beginning of the year, and you know, we got everything going our way now, and you know, everybody's happy. My guys are working real hard, and you know, it just takes a whole team effort to make it all work.
You were smiling back in the truck when I walked by early this afternoon. I thought that was a real good sign. I mean that in a positive sense.
Well, you know, you never know. Everything, you know, everything's going our way right now, and it might turn around tomorrow and not win another race all year long. So, you know, you just got to be happy and take them as they come. But you know, right now everything's going good.
We appreciate you down here in the cornfields of Central Illinois to come race with us. We appreciate it. I know the fans, a lot of them don't get a chance to see you down in there. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad all the fans come out. Looked like they had a good crowd, and they seen a good race. So, you know, we're always glad to come up here and run. It's a fun track to run on here.
Thank you. Billy Moyer, race fans, your winner. All right. Check it out, the UMP Summer Nationals feature. What a job. My, oh, my.